is in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's a first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll let one go down the middle. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point. Up and good. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go. 19.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. Crack all 80.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Try and throw with Milton. This one is taken in downfield. Big completions. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go now.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Lou going to get it again here on 1st down, and he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Slam left! Slam left!
Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yes! Robinson Hunt!
Now Williams. I had a defender drift all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Signaled for and taken. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards.
7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Viking 8.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
60 Bison. Reno, check.
Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown. Touchdown, New York. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now. Ready. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Mustang 19. Deputy Lyons. Ready.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Moving outside the pocket. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 36 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Start. 19 Chargers. Ready.
Throwing again is Milton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6 but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Let's go. Viking, hey.
Here's Milton. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Giants. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to extend the lead.
35. Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yes. Let us look.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Here's first and 10.
What is up?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
What is on?
Throwing is Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Brings up third and
Here now, 3rd and 5.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 52 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Throwing is Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit.
14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, shot.
Play action, now it's Milton. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Liking it.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down, Giants.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Steady.
On the handoff, Blue. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Come on, set.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Neighbors in motion. On third and short, they go with Blue. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. His kick is good. And the Giants can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
What is up?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Ready, sir?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, sir?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What is it?
Williams to throw on second down. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yes. What is it? Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. The Bears call out their field goal team. That one is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead.
Bears 17.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Lying. Gravity line. 19 targets.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Ready. Liking 18. Trap 60.
On second down, here's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Now the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
What is it? Yes. Hey.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Lions.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Out to his right. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a 1st down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. From the gun, here's Milton. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. 17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make play.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. Rolling right. Throw on the run is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Get it, look.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Get it, look.
To throw is Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Get the Angels. Get the Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
On first down, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's out wide to Warren. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Yes. What is it on? Here we go. Punch.
Throwing is Williams. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. On first and 10, it's Williams. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Come on. Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Blue trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Warrior 70, Viking 18. Ready?
Here's Milton. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Ready. 60 yards.
That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 17 yards that time for number 17. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's complete on the tight end screen. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line and let him find that space to pick up the 1st down.
Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and He's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Volunteer! Vegas! Vegas! Yes! Come.
Here's Warren trying to push the ball forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
On second down, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Bears will get just a bit closer.
Bears 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. There's Pat Man again, another catch. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.